I am very happy today to introduce all of you listening today to a guy that I just met for the first time, Virgil Capote. And I was going to ask him if he was a relative of the Capote that we do know here in Lawrence as an author that wrote a very important story that had some parts and pieces that took in Lawrence. But Truman Capote, of course, is not our guest, but are your families related in any way that you know of?
Oh, how I wish. I dabble a little bit into the writing, but certainly no Truman.
All right. Well, again, Virgil Capote, our guest, and he is. Uh, what is that official title? I just heard it for the first time rapidly from your sales representative, Linda Zawicki. And what was that title again?
I am the sales and operations manager for Flip by IHOP here in
The
Lawrence.
new flipped IHOP here in Lawrence. And we're going to find out much more about the flipped. In case you haven't been in there yet, you do want to make a trip and get a chance to taste the food, get a chance to get an idea what it's all about, because it's a completely different concept, I think, than we've had before. So flipped, it's out here on it's on 6th Street, down in the far west area, down just before you get to Wakarusa Drive, and it's on the north side there, and it's very prominent right there on the 6th Street. You can see it easily there. But let's find out. You have an all-day menu, flipped by IHOP, the latest venture in the fast casual world of food. Tell us about it. What was the concept developed from? Why did this happen?
So we feature an all-day menu inspired by some of IHOP's favorites with a heavy focus on freshness, to-go, delivery, and technology. You can find all of that under one roof right here at Flipped. We noticed that the modern consumer was looking for something on the go, something faster, but still maintaining the price point and the quality, freshness of the traditional IHOP brand. And that's how we got Flipped.
And again, flipped. Who came up with the name?
Flipped, I believe. Don't quote me on it. I believe it was the president. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that
There,
one.
well, again, the IHOP has been around for how many years have we had an IHOP? Well, they may not have that in your lesson plan for how to do this, but I think the main thing is that as we look at the menu, tell us about the menu, because that's the first thing everybody wants to know.
Oh, absolutely. The flip menu is inspired by the iconic IHOP favorites, such as the world famous buttermilk pancakes, our fresh taters in the morning, but we also have a little bit of a spin on things. We can offer pancake bowls with made to order pancakes served in a bowl to enjoy on your way to school or work. And you can even finish that off with toppings like fresh berries, chocolate sauce, or if you're less sweet but more savory, you can definitely do scrambled eggs and hickory smoked bacon on top of that.
Ooh, a little bit of that pancake with the eggs and bacon crumbled right into it. Did you bring some samples? Now, this is something that I should require. Cole and I would like a little sample from Flipped one of these days, and one of those breakfast bowls with the eggs and bacon would be good for me. Now, Cole can tell you what he'd like to sample one of these days, and we'll talk about it some more. Now, why does fresh food on the go matter to people?
Okay, Hanks, this is something I'm really passionate about. Right now, millions of Americans wake up every morning and settle for subpar breakfast, and that just doesn't cut it for them. It's either microwaved or they're forced to grab something really quick. With Flip by IHOP, guests don't have to compromise anymore. Now they can get freshly made all-day menu items like pancake bowls and egg sandwiches, along with handcrafted espresso beverages for a good price and in the matter of minutes.
And again, you will provide those on site wherever people might need them. If they're going to have let's say a staff party at the business, if they're going to have a group over in the afternoon to play bridge, if they're going to have somebody come by and the kids are all coming over to your house after school today and everybody's going to be hungry when they get there, you will deliver the whole load for them. Don't have to worry about a thing but making the call and making the order.
Yeah, absolutely, Hank. I'm really glad you brought that up. We're in luck here with Flip by IHOP. We can cater everything from business meetings to family get-togethers and anything in between. And if you're looking for something a little less than catering, but still with the convenience of being in your home, you can find us on any of the major food delivery services, just like Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub.
And again, I think you want to make sure that you get the very finest service and finest food. When somebody walks in the door, can they find a seat and sit down and have their meal if you serve it to them over the counter?
Oh, absolutely. And you're more than welcome to bring your friends and family as well. You can dine in with us or just, service the convenience of picking it up at our pickup window or even better, getting the convenience at your home couch.
Yeah, again, I was going to say the idea of being able to just make that quick call to Flipped, make sure that we've got a good, healthy meal waiting there for us when we come about. What about the early morning delivery? If I'm going to have breakfast ready for the kids, will you deliver it to the house at 7 o'clock so I can get them off to school in time?
Well, certainly we could, especially through our DoorDash delivery services. But something I really want to kind of teach the clientele these days is that, let's say you're on your way to work. It's 5, 6 in the morning. The kids are in the car. You're dressed. You're on that commute going to work, but you have no time to make yourself the proper, appropriate breakfast to set yourself and your family up for success in the day. Why don't you go ahead an hour earlier, or maybe even the night before, schedule that pickup, that order in, and you can just drive by, have it already paid for. Just stop at our pickup window, pick it up, and you're on the go.
And away you go, and the kids can have a fun little picnic in the back seat there as you get them off to school or wherever it is they're going that day. And you, at the same time, can walk into the business you're going to with a little bit of food right there for you to taste while you do your early morning work. I think it's a great plan, and it's called Flipped. And I think, who came up with Flipped? I asked you that question, but we got to figure this out. Flipped, IHOP was a great name when we first heard IHOP restaurants, and now they've become an institution. And now Flipped, I think that's got another one. I think we got to find out who that was. All right, see if you can go to work on that for us, Virgil.
Oh, absolutely, Hank. I'll get back to you with that
All right, Virgil Capote. If you've got questions and want to find out more about it, go online to look at information about this newfangled restaurant here in town, this newfangled food provider, I guess would be a better way to say it, because it's not a full-scale restaurant all the time. It's everything. It's every way you might want food delivered to you. Pick it up in short order, drive through and pick it up. Stop inside and eat, whatever it happens to be. Again, tell us about where we can look for you on the web, and then also information about your hours of operation and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. We're opened every day of the week from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Most importantly, I would love if our clients just come find us at flippedbyihop.com. So that's FLIPDBYIHOP.com. No spaces, no apostrophes. As is, throw that into your URL. You can find us in your backyard and put an order through us right there.
All right. Well, again, flippedbyihop.com, and it's all together there, no spaces. And I think the main thing is give it a try. Taste some of these new bowls, like that eggs. I'd like to have my over easy eggs down in that pancake bowl with the bacon scattered on top. I haven't had a over easy egg in so long. It's been a long time. I'll just say that. I like a little bit of that yellow stuff going all around on my pancakes. And, let's just say we'll have to give these a try. All right?
Oh,
You'll
you
have to
have
bring some by and we'll talk about it, because you are our company all week long, the food local company here. And again, I think it's important to know that that means they have lots of specials you can hear about and find out about here at KLWN and our other sister stations and online as well. So thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate it. You have any questions for this guy? You're a very important fast food consumer.
I think I'm offended by that. I don't know. I think we just
No.
break.
You shouldn't be offended. I mean, people who like good food would like to have it in all kinds of different ways. But any questions for him here, Cole?
No, I'm all right.
All right. Okay. Well, Cole is a consumer of your product, I am sure, and will be a consumer for years to come. So see if you can get him to taste it all and see what he thinks. All right?
Oh, I could certainly give Cole a tour of our menu.
All right. There we go. Give him a taste tour of that menu. Thank you very much, Virgil. We'll look forward to talking to you again in the future and stopping by and finding out more about Flipped right there on 6th Street. What's that address down there officially? He's going to have to take a look because he just drives to it, just like most of us would, because we've seen it over there on the side. We pull off of 6th Street onto one of those side roads and zip right on in there. And if you don't find it, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it a lot more here on the show as you're our official food for the week and our local company. Buy local, buy local. We've been saying it over and over again. How many flips are there, by the way?
And this is the most interesting part. I tell all of my clients this. We are the first flipped in the entire United States, located right here in Lawrence.
The
Kansas.
very first.
The very first
We're
one.
flipping the world on its ear with this great new flipped family restaurant and fast food, yeah, or very good food, always. Thank you very much, Virgil. Keep up the good work. I'll let
Thank
you
you,
get back
Hank.
to business down there, okay? And don't forget, we'll try those samples. Just let us know when they're coming, all right?
Thank you,
I'll
Hank.
eat
You have a
nothing
good
for
one.
breakfast that morning. All right. Thank you. This is KLWN. Depend on it.